Hey folks, it's Florida Deere. Now that we have the tractor in the shop, and it was easy to get in there obviously because of the four-wheel steer, that obviously helps in tight spaces. I have the shop a little congested right now, so I'm just trying to get the tractor in here, and the four-wheel steer came in handy. So this transmission is one of the easiest ones to change, in my opinion, in the K91 Tough Torque, and that's because there's just a drain plug right here. Okay, so basically just 3 steps. You drain it, change the filter, and refill it. Now, the difference between this transmission and a regular K91 two-wheel steer is this one actually takes 1 less quart, for a total of 6 quarts instead of 7, than the two-wheel steer. And all right, folks, so this is step 1. I'll move that. It is a 11/16. It could be a corresponding whatever 11/16 is close to in metric. And again, I do have, this thing is only 3 quarts, so I will probably have to plug this thing back up and drain it twice. I'll have to come up with a slightly more high-speed arrangement than this thing eventually. Okay, so it's coming out pretty slowly, but on the top, under the seat, we can release the pressure from the... Yeah, see, there we go. There we go in, and that sucker will pour out of there. And it pours out of there pretty quickly. Move that forward. And we'll tighten that down. It looks like it's pretty good oil.
I was definitely impressed with this oil. I almost thought I might have been wasting my time. The oil was so clean. So I was impressed with that.
So with only 440 hours on it, I just would assume that the previous owner did not do the hydraulic fluid, but they may have.
So I basically ended up dumping this little catch pan like 3 times. I didn't want to chance it. It was going to be very close to the top if I just did it twice, so I just did it 3 times. But tightening the top fill plug made it easier because it slows down the flow. And I didn't drop the plug into the catch pan. That would have been bad.
We'll tighten this back down. Okay. And that's it for step 1. The product we're using today is low viscosity. That's just what most people use, is low viscosity. You can actually just use regular Hy-Gard, especially in Florida, since the low viscosity is only good to 104 degrees. So there are actually a few days occasionally you'd be hard pressed to use it in Florida. And it never freezes in Florida. Well, it doesn't freeze hard enough to where the regular Hy-Gard wouldn't work, so you can actually get away with the regular Hy-Gard. But for the sake of just following the owner's manual, we went with low viscosity and a John Deere AM 116156 transmission filter. So that's what we're putting in here. Alright, step 3 is made slightly more difficult because I did not take the deck off. And I'm going to try not to. I'll probably have to wipe off some of the steering components there, as I'm sure that thing will drip out. Break it off. No, it's not. So I try not to take it off like that, but uh-oh. This is interesting. I'll have to get the catch pan under there. It feels weird, like I broke that outside casting on it or something. It's very dirty. That's not a good sign.
So it's really probably not a bad idea to spray the tractor off down there just to get any of the loose debris and dirt out of there. I think I cleaned it up fine, but that would have been a better idea.
Alright folks, that concludes step 2. Like I said, pretty simple. Alright, now that I've thoroughly cleaned the funnel, we can take out the dipstick and put the funnel in. My only argument...
I do clean my funnels after use, but I actually clean them before use as well. It's like when you move out of a house, like the seller cleans it before they move out, and then the buyer cleans it again before they move in, so it gets double cleaned. Same thing with the funnels. I just, there's so much dust and debris in the workshop, I just figured it's not a bad idea to wipe it down before I reuse it again.
Alright, well that is close to the 6 quarts, so we'll run it and see how she does. That concludes, well, I guess before I conclude step 3, I should probably put the dipstick back in. Alright, we'll test everything tomorrow, because it's late tonight and it's all enclosed and everything, so I don't want to really do that now. Now that concludes step 3.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If this video was helpful or you liked it, you can hit the like button. That would help me out. And if you want to see more videos about John Deere garden tractors and the 1 Series, you can click the subscribe button as well. And I appreciate you watching. Thanks and have a great day.